Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? Good to see you.
Oi, chummers.
Thank you for coming in. We are Saves vs. Death, a tabletop actual play and podcast featuring a Cyberpunk Red campaign. I am Blank, the GM, and with me today is Jess as Moxie. Oops, fuck.
Hi.
Jess is Moxie 11, the Slurly Street reporter. Hades playing Deeps, the Netrunner pulling in the eddies. Games is Wraith, the rocker trying to make it better tomorrow. And with us is a special guest, Ada as Checkers, a techie who has no idea what she's gotten herself into. Last Sunday, we had a very special episode to celebrate our 1-year anniversary. Our one-shot game tip, how to complete an intro quest, that's the title. Featured the members of Gojira playing Elflines Online. You can check that out now on YouTube. I definitely would go check it out. I've spent some work making that one shot. I think it was a lot of fun.
It was great.
Good.
It was pretty awesome.
Good. Just a reminder, we have 2 new channel point redemptions. One is to say hi when you enter the stream, and then the other is to say goodbye when you leave the stream. So feel free to use those. We'd like to know when you leave, when you go. We'll take some time out to say goodbye, usually, if we can. With that, I'll pass it on to Games.
Oh, hi, I'm Games. If you like what we do and would like to see us keep getting better, you can always subscribe to us here on Twitch, which helps us out a lot. If you don't have the money, we understand, with the world being as crazy as it is, and it being Christmas, that happens. But if you have Amazon Prime, you can link that to your Twitch account, and you get a free sub that you can spend that doesn't cost you any money, but it helps out the people you subscribe to, which could be us, because we're awesome. We also have a Patreon. On the Patreon, there's all kinds of additional content. It's where all the one-shots, save for the one we did last week, but all the normal one-shots get released first. There's also a bunch of bonus content of us making characters and the Moxie files and a few other really interesting things. Is the net running tutorial still up there?
Probably.
Might not be. I don't know.
No,
anyway,
I think that it is. We're working on a new one for that.
Which is going to be awesome.
Should be.
But also, if you're subscribed to us on Patreon, I believe at the $5 level, I'll have to check, you can get merchandise, which is awesome.
Yes.
There are various levels, of course. But you get stickers and mugs and shirts and hoodies and all kinds of stuff, which is awesome. So you get neat stuff, and it helps us, and then we can, make the show better. So we appreciate your support. Thank you.
Pass it on to you, Jess.
Yeah, I was going to say, who do I pass to?
I was going to say, it's my turn. Also, hello, Teddy. Thank you for being here.
Hey, Teddy. What's going on, buddy?
I'm using the entering the stream.
Oh, nice.
Our new channel thing. I want to thank a couple new members of the Gojira gang who had followed our stream since our last episode. There we go. Those are words. The Chaos Theory and the Stranger Face. Thank you guys both for being here. Appreciate you very much. And I'm going to pass off to Hades for those of you who might not be caught up on what's been going on.
All right. Well, if you're new or a little lost, there's a really handy feature in our chat, and you can just hit bang plot, and it will pop up with what has been going on last time. Somebody could do that for us?
I already did.
I think she did.
Yeah. That is way on top of it.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to say. I gotta help somehow.
Ban Just kidding.
Oh, snap.
Wah-wah.
So what happened last time? Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
If we're not, but by the way, the last time, because this gets a little confusing because Elfline's content is actually canon and part of the continuous story, but that's not the last time we're recapping today.
Oh, that is interesting. Good point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So last time we started out, and Wraith, me,
And Horatio.
and Horatio were all finishing our firefight in the streets in Maelstrom territory, and we ended up stealing a car and getting everybody in there. And Wraith passed out due to his wounds, and me and Horatio drove down to get out of their territory and made it to Tiger Claw territory, which was, safer-ish.
Yeah,
and
significantly safer.
Yeah, I mean, for us. And Moxie and Checkers met us over there once we got there. And then we took Wraith straight to Ponce and got him in to get treated and surgery. And his followers went there to help him out. And we all gained. Then we decided to finish the deal. Me and Horatio went to meet Rex. We all got a Segatory brain dance wreath from Horatio as a bonus. And then we took everything else to Rex. And we all got over 3K eddies for that mission. So, yay!
Money.
Yeah.
Yay,
Excellent.
medical
And then-
funds.
Right. And then Deeps, Moxie, and Checkers, we went to go do some work on our main mission we're working on. And we went to the Storm Mall to see if we could find, what's her name? Do you remember,
Yep.
Moxie?
Yep, without looking at
I have-
my notes.
Unkind words I would say about her.
She's not looking at her notes. It's very deceptive.
It's
What she's
very,
She's
very
thinking. This is
deceptive.
her.
She's
this
reading
is-
a comic book.
Made
Made
the first name is somewhere in like pages back. I'm not looking it up.
She has a very special car, very noteworthy, and should be easy to find. We couldn't find it at the mall itself, but we decided it was probably in the parking garage nearby. That is very secure one. So we knew we couldn't do much more there. We got lunch and decided that Moxie was going to go clubbing at her favorite place, the Jackal's Lantern, and we decided to join her, Checkers and Deeps. And did I miss anything?
I don't think so.
I am so
That's what
looking
I remember
forward.
happening.
We spent a lot of
to-
time getting ready.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
you
we
guys
did spend
spent
a
like
lot of time getting
2+ hours getting
Hours.
ready. Yeah.
Sorry, Jess, what were you saying?
Yeah.
I'm so looking forward to Wraith learning that people have been posting to his garden about him being injured. Uh-huh. Yeah. So looking forward to that. As a player, I'm just like waiting.
So, oh yeah, one thing I did want to add that we forgot to put in our notes is our Talsorian did release the DLC for November this last week. It was about alternative modes of transportation, like bikes and
Super rad.
skateboards.
Spinning your
and-
wheels. Yeah.
yeah.
It's great.
A great DLC, and you should pick it up. You can do that if you, I think, if somebody hits Bang Artal, that puts that'll give you a link to go to our Talsorians website. If you're viewing this, on YouTube or on the podcast, it should be in the show notes. So just a link to the downloads. Or just their site, and you can just navigate there. It's really easy. Anyway, so I just wanted to say that we will at some point have a discussion on that DLC or some other DLC or
Maybe.
something
Yeah.
at some point. So stay glued. If you are interested in hearing what we have to say about things, you can join our Discord, and that will give you the announcements for when we actually post or plan the episodes. We have a few things coming out in December in the works, and you should definitely join our Discord to stay privy of those.
Stay tuned.
I mean, we'll announce them on our normal stream this Saturday, or on Saturdays as well, but it's, you might get a little more details on the actual Discord. Plus, you get to chat with us, and that's
always
cool.
And we
I like chatting with
are
us.
actually there in chat. So
Yes.
I know some weeks are crazy, and I like get in there and like thumbs up something, and that's about all I can do. But for the most part, I try to interact. I know. I'm sorry.
Okay.
There's some fun
The
things
rest of us
too.
interact pretty well.
There's I try to post Moxie's like clothing style every
Yeah,
week,
Fashion
something.
Friday.
It's true.
Fashion Friday. So she the text she sent to Wraith 2 episodes ago is in there as well. So
Oh, I
I think
saw
it's
it.
Deep's, you can get Deep's thoughts. Deep's deep thoughts.
Deep
in there.
thoughts.
Deep,
Yeah.
deep
So
thoughts with
far.
deeps.
Yeah.
Deep thoughts with Deeps.
So check it out. Also, our Talsorian, if you're at PAX Unplugged this weekend, they're there. Check them
yeah.
out. Say hi.
Yeah, go
Nice.
say
I
hi.
didn't know that. That's awesome.
They are.
Yeah.
Where is that again? PAX Unplugged? Is that in
I don't-
Seattle? Is that the one that's in
Don't
Seattle?
I'm not sure because that's west.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
want to say Unplugged's in like Chicago, but I would have to do research, and I
So
have not done so.
would I.
Okay, well, never mind. I just made us all look like idiots.
But if you're there,
But if you're there, go check them out.
It's
Go
in
there.
Pennsylvania.
Oh, of course.
Oh, that's the name. There you go.
If you're there, stop by the booth. Tell them we say hi.
Yeah, they'll know exactly who we are.
Oh yeah, totally.
I don't know. Jay Gray Talsorian, he's very active on social media. He probably knows a little, our name at least.
Yeah.
It's those guys.
Yeah, those guys that said all sharks were dead. Anyway, so I guess, is there anything else I need to say here?
Blah blah blah. Dark future.
This
Yes.
is
Oh,
a
yes,
dark
dark
About
future.
how it's a dark future.
We should
Yeah.
spend a brief moment talking about how this game is featuring a dark future. Adult themes will occur in this, I guess, potentially in this show.
Potentially in this episode.
Potentially in this episode.
Yeah,
Specifically.
where you
Okay.
guys are is a pretty dark place.
Yeah.
It's the club floor. It's fine.
If anything makes you uncomfortable, please do step away from the show for 10-15 minutes, and after that we should be through it. We've all set up safety protocols with ourselves. We know what to do if we're uncomfortable. We've all discussed what our boundaries are. There are not many, so be warned, I guess.
Yes.
Anyway, with that, let's
And your mental health is super important to us.
It is.
Yes.
I mean,
Always.
absolutely. All right. With that, let's get started into the session. Wraith, I think we'll start with you since you were not here last session. Seems to make most sense to start with you, get you caught up on what's going on. Last you knew, you passed out in a car. You're not sure where the car came from. The last few, I don't know, minutes of your consciousness were all pretty in and out in general. You have a vague memory of dragging the reward box, the treasure
The loot
chest,
box.
the treasure chest, into safety, and then barely being able to patch yourself up. You kind of have some recollections of that. Then a car had mysteriously pulled up, and you got into it for some reason, and the rest is kind of even more of a blur. And you wake up in your or in the hospital, well, a familiar bed chamber in Pons's clinic. It's that kind of patient room with multiple beds set up, divided by like small curtains, about 3 wide. It has kind of a hospital-y feel, kind of. The floor is certainly sanitized, and so are the walls, but there is like marks of grunge with sort of like old graffiti written on the walls, and there's just some throwbacks to what this building was before it was turned into a clinic. You wake up there, and nobody seems to be around you, but you are, sutured up properly, and just laying there, really.
Okay. I'm gonna just kind of start to move my feet and my hands a little bit to see how sore I am.
You're sore, but all of the appendages and phalanges are able to move. So you're not paralyzed. Might be a good sign.
Good.
You might be happy to hear that.
With everything going on in my life, that's great news.
Yep.
Is there like water on the bedside table?
Yeah, there's a small plastic cup with water.
Okay. I am going to reach over and drink some of that, and I assume my agent is there on the nightstand.
Yeah, well, there's a pile of your
Bedside
things kind of set there on like a old plastic like more like a wardrobe.
I'm gonna send Deeps a quick, hey, thanks for getting me to the dock.
Okay. You have a few missed calls, maybe 6 or 7 or so.
Look at them.
Yeah, mostly from Emily, some from one from David, one from Sam, another like 2 from Joss, but the rest are from Emily, and like maybe some other numbers that you
I
don't
heard
recognize.
From Veronica at all?
Oh yeah, I guess she would be on there too. Yeah, absolutely. There's one missed call from her as well.
Okay.
I'm thinking this is more than 6 or 7 then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Or
might have been
7.
Yeah. 4 7, maybe.
I'm going to send Veronica a polite like, hey baby, how you been? Message. And I'm gonna send the same message to Emily.
Okay.
I'm gonna modify him a little bit,
Change the
personalize
name at least.
Put some, yeah.
He used baby, so it could be copy pasted.
Yeah.
It's true.
And to Joss. I'm gonna send a message to Grim
Okay.
last.
Okay.
And just be like, hey, woke up in the hospital. Hope your day is going better than mine.
Grim is the first to text you back. Almost immediately, he says, "Yeah, I heard."
What? How did you hear?
he posts a link to your garden patch.
I click on my garden.
You bring up your garden patch. You know, it has the signature Kabuki All Stars logo on the top left, and it's got your like a big picture of you on the other side, you know, looking all mysterious in some band member pose, and a bio and all that kind of thing. But down below there's kind of like, you know, the comments section, I suppose, and lots of people are wishing you like, hey, I just heard, are you okay? Is everything doing all right? I heard you were in the hospital. Are you okay? When is the next Kabuki All Stars album coming out?
Good. Glad that happened. Text back to
From
Grim.
various people.
Who leaked this?
Leaked. Question
Yeah,
mark.
who told people that I was in the hospital?
Oh. I think the Deeps, maybe?
Thanks. I'm gonna post on my garden like, hey, up and around. I've been in the studio this whole time, totally not in the hospital. New material coming soon. It will not be Kabuki All Stars, but it will be amazing. I would shoot this as a video and post it, but I'm very clearly in a hospital. So I'm not gonna do that part.
True. You could go to one of the graffitied walls.
Hey, can you go to somebody else real quick?
Sure.
Thank you.
All right. So the three of you, you've been getting ready for your big date, I guess. I don't know. Your activity. I don't know.
Our night on the town.
It was say,
Yeah.
It's night on the town. 10 o'clock rolls around in the evening, and yeah. Who would like to start, and what are you doing?
Moxie is meeting with someone.
Yeah, I have a meeting with Officer Mendez 10 minutes before picking them up
Okay, where?
at the hovel.
Okay. So what are you doing?
So Moxie is
Oh,
clearly dressed for the club, but she's...
no. Hang on one sec.
Uh-oh.
Hades, could you do me a favor and move his headphones or something?
Yeah.
Thanks. Just give me a second so we can
yep.
get that off.
Sure.
That better?
I think that is better, yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, go ahead.
She's sitting in the hovel dressed to go to the club. She's waiting to put money in the white noise machine.
Okay. All right, so
But she's in the Gojira booth. Or what has become their booth. At least in her mind.
okay. Eventually, you know, sorry.
No, it's fine. Nope, we're good.
The hovel, what day is it?
I was just thinking that. I was like, wait, if it's real busy, she'll wait outside.
Yeah.
I should know.
I gotta know the day. Hold on. 2040.
It's been the
Where did I
same
put
day
that
for I think
calendar?
3 sessions.
I know. That's typically how we do it. I'm still hearing myself talk, by the way.
Okay, it's March 4th. So that would make it... Shit, Saturday.
Saturday, okay.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, the club is hopping. Can you actually just turn his volume off? Because I'm still hearing an echo.
It's so far away.
I'm sorry.
Alright, was there a problem?
Hearing an echo.
Okay. So, I'm still hearing it. That's odd. Oh, it's because he's got it off. Okay.
There we go.
There we go. That seems better. Okay. Apologies. So,
She'll be standing
outside the hovel.
outside the hovel.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you're, I don't know, leaning against one of those vendit machines. Or
She's
something.
got the bottom of her boot leaning against a vendor. I don't think Moxie would actually lean against anything.
Okay.
Because it would ruin her already ruined. No, her new. It's a new jacket. It's not her Climborshi jacket, and she doesn't want to get it dirty.
Fair enough. Okay, so, she's standing out there in front of the hovel. And eventually, people are coming in and out. They have the either razor or blades. You're never really sure which one is who.
I do, because it's the hairstyle.
You do. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Yes. I know I wrote it down. I was like, did I write it down somewhere I can easily find? Is really the question. I know one has a flat top.
With a fade.
It's
Yeah.
Toka.
Okay, it's not.
It's
I didn't
Toka,
write it
and
there
the other
because
one's
that
Razor.
obvious would have been
Uh-huh.
too easy. I know I wrote it down. I do not have it on me at the moment.
You are right. It was, other than the name, it's Blades.
Okay.
But
Blades has a
anyway.
flat top.
Yep. So, he's standing there, bouncing, or, door managing. I
Bouncing.
forget what it's called. Okay. When down the sidewalk, through the lights, the city street lights, you see Mendez making his way down the street. He kind of has like a buzz cut, a thick, mustache, olive skin, brown skin. He's wearing a blue leather jacket with a white button-up shirt that hangs loose from just some regular kind of slacks, and just kind of like dressier shoes. They look nice, but still street casual. And he's just making his way down the street dressed like a normal person, though he does have the officer badge exposed pretty clearly on his belt, which his shirt, though it's not tucked in, is like perched over to show. And he has a very obvious firearm on his hip, but
Everyone has
Everyone does
obvious
that, so.
firearm on them. Yeah.
except for except for Wraith, who often that gets him in trouble. Yep. So anyway, the three of you, or I'm sorry, no, only you.
Just me. Yep.
See him as he approaches. He has his hands tucked into the jacket pockets, and he makes his way up. Walks, up next to you. Leans against the wall. He says,
Okay, go ahead.
he says, I almost feel like we should be meeting in a dark alley or something.
I mean, it might help my reputation, but yeah.
Yeah, probably doesn't speak well for you to talk to a cop.
Especially one with his badge so out in the open.
They all fucking know me anyway.
Yeah. And she hands over the memory chip.
He takes it. So, it's done?
It's decrypted.
Okay,
You guys are gonna have to put the information together.
fair enough. He, puts it into his, inner pocket. Okay.
One last thing. The bounty you mentioned.
Mhm.
It's become known to me that they just came in possession of a boat and a jet ski. So maybe keep your eyes out on the water.
Okay. They got their hands on a boat, huh? It's not good. Alright. Well, thank you for the tip.
See when you get that information for me?
Sure.
Never. And she'll push off the vended and head towards Pons' shop.
Okay. She makes her way out. Goes that way. What are you doing at Pons's? Oh, probably.
Checking in on Wraith to make sure he's not dead.
Sure. You make your way,
So-
way into Pons's to check in on Wraith. Wraith, you.
So
You wanna
my
go
first
back
scene of me
to,
waking up, that was before the elf lines, right?
Yeah.
And then this is post.
As
that
far
elf
as
line.
continuity goes, as with that episode, probably has not happened yet.
Okay, all right. Just wanted to know. That's all.
Yep.
Did you want to flip back to Wraith from before, or?
No, you're let in to the Pons's, clinic, and to the. I assume you're going to the back room to talk to Wraith.
Unless Pons is out for. He never called her, right? He never sent her a text or anything.
No,
Okay. Is he in the front room,
sure.
or are Emily and Joss still in the front room?
Yes.
Hilarious. Okay. She'll walk up to. She'll give them a look of just like, "Why are you still here?" and then make her way to Pons.
Okay. Pons is doing some bookkeeping, it looks like, but he looks up from his computer screen and he says, "Hey, looks kind of
Hey,
tired."
Did that cover everything?
Oh yeah, you still have maybe 500 left over, some change. Actually, I need to do some
No,
math.
I don't, because I only had 500 since last time. So.
Oh really?
I'm
It's
thinking-
already spent 500?
Yeah, I spent
If he's doing
500
it
on
free
Wraith
work.
like 2 days ago.
Right.
Yeah, I've been in the hospital every weekend.
Just about. So I figure if I'm not almost completely out, like this also takes up the rest of the 500 that I had.
What am I looking for right now? Oh
I
yeah.
don't
The
know.
cost of
Speaks
being
to
in
you.
serious.
Critical. I'm in critical
Very
for.
critical.
Yep.
Critical. What's the DV on that?
DV is 13.
Okay.
That seems so low, and yet, considering how low my tech score is, I'm like, no, that's why I can't hit that.
Right.
Yeah.
And you're taking a -3 to everything, so really
Actually-
up to 16.
Oh yeah, that makes more sense. Okay.
When does it get to 15?
15 is at mortal.
Mortal.
Does it ever get to 17?
Nope.
Well, that must have changed. Okay, so I see. So that is a $500 wound there.
Did I heal any?
You better have.
Not yet.
Okay.
There was no initial
Did
dose
you-
of speed heal.
No. It doesn't come free.
Okay, that wasn't included in that 500. That was just the surge. Okay, cool.
No.
Just curious.
Just double
I'm
check.
gonna go ahead and pay for the speed
13,
hill.
13 is actually might be 100. Hold on. I'm trying to think of how I did this before. I need to reference my health rules. Hold on one second. Sorry, guys.
No, but that sounds
you're
about
good.
right because I don't think last time Wraith was as injured. We got a dose of speed heal.
2 doses.
Oh, we got 2 doses. Oh, okay, then that
So
yeah,
it's
that makes a
100,
difference.
and then the
The 2 doses. Okay.
for 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Karl.
I actually think that it is 100, so you could get a dose of speed heal. He wouldn't
would
have
like to do that,
administered it, though. He wouldn't have administered it without permission. Because he's not in, like, any sort of
Really?
critical... Yeah, he's not in any...
Does Palms
well,
not know at this point to just
Literally,
if
He
there's
is
money
critical.
there to
He's
give
not in mortal
to
danger.
give speed heal at this point?
I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. All he needs to do is administer it. It'd take a few seconds, but he probably wouldn't have done it on his own, I don't think.
Okay.
Okay.
Not at this stage. Especially with how low the bucket is running out of money.
I have money.
There's
You can
5.
give me
It was
money.
fine. There was 500 on there. So for the surgery and a dose of speed heal, that would knock it down 300, right?
That would be, yes, you'd have 200 remaining.
Okay. Okay, cool, that's-
Technically, you don't have money yet.
What I
Yeah,
just
but I will
put
have
on
money.
the thank you
good
for the
for it.
posture check, Carmon.
Oh, thanks.
Thank
Oh
you.
man, I'm so awful at that. Sorry, thank you.
Yeah, give him if you haven't, give him the dose of speed heal,
All right.
please.
He says, yeah, sure. If you want to come to the back room with me while I prep the needle.
Sure.
He, walks out to the, or walks into the back room and he says, hey, they've been here all day just chatting about bullshit. Anyway, I didn't want to let him back here, so I figured he'd probably want to see you, though. I think he's up. You can go ahead in there and I'll prep the needle.
Okay. Do you want me to kick them out? Because I can.
Yeah, that's fine.
Huh.
Bad for business to be kicking people out.
She'll go. She gives like 2 knocks on the door to Wraith's room and then opens it. Like she doesn't wait for a response, but she lets him know she's entering.
Okay. 2 knocks, door opens, and there's Moxie.
Hey, buddy. I haven't talked to you in a while.
Oh, last time you talked to me, you were on the phone dying. So I don't appreciate
I
that, by the way.
apologize. Yeah.
Mhm.
In the future, I won't call you while I'm bleeding.
Call Pawns. Call. Don't call me to say goodbye, because that means you've given up.
No, I was just calling to visit, and I happen to also be bleeding.
Mm-hmm.
Look, there was nobody else's voice I wanted to hear when I was in an alley trying to.
I'm
to
sure
put
there are
myself back
tons
together
of other
with yours.
voices you would have preferred to hear.
Most of those are dead.
I'm glad you're okay.
It's good to see you.
You too. How are you feeling?
Like I got shot.
A few times.
I'm good. This is how it always is. It's been what, a week since I was in this situation?
No, pretty sure it was only like 3 days.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Mhm.
I'm not sure I ever stopped having body aches between the last time I was here and now. So
That
I
seems
envision
right.
a day in the future in which I wake up and I don't feel like I got hit by a car. That would be awesome.
It's a nice feeling.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen very often. It's a nice feeling.
How are things going with the mission? Are we on schedule?
We still have to scope out the mansion. We learned that Maida's car is not parked at Star Mall, possibly in a secured lot somewhere else, so we'll have to probably make a plan to plant a tracker on her, but it only reaches for a mile. We have to stay within a mile of her. So if we want to head to her house, we're going to have to follow her into the executive zone. Not sure exactly how possible that is.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That might be a problem.
Well, if you can think of anything.
I'll work on it. And what have you been doing?
I'm about to head to the Lantern to go clubbing with Checkers and Deeps.
Please be careful of the lantern.
At this point, Pons makes his way through the door, walking on his Rockland Augmentix cyber chair up to the side of the bed on the opposite side of where Moxie is. Just, quietly going about his business. He runs a med scanner over you, checking your vital signs. He says, given there's a moment to interrupt of silence, he says, if I were you, I'd invest in a biomon. Make my job a little easier. And he injects you with the air hypo. Well, he presses the air hypo against your skin and, hey, thank you for the bits, Car Mom.
Cheers.
Appreciate it very much.
And thank you for the
Thank you
hydrate,
for the
Teddy.
cheers and the hydrate,
And the
Teddy.
hydrate.
Aw.
Very nice.
I'll look into that.
He injects you with the air hypo, stabs you with the air hypo, I guess. I don't know. Press it against your skin. And you heal instantly your body plus
Will?
Well,
Body plus will.
speed heal thing is quite nice. In Cyberpunk
I'm
2020,
serious.
I don't think they had any such thing as a speed heal. Well,
They
it didn't
didn't.
work like that
No.
anyway. They did have speed heal. It just wasn't like that.
Hey Mox,
yeah.
do you tell the new kid that sometimes people don't need to be told when somebody's in the hospital?
You mean like your fans that are sitting up front waiting for you?
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
Who is out front?
Emily. Sorry, player me is trying to think if Moxie was introduced.
Is-
I think she did get their names last episode.
Joss out there also?
I'm sure you got him at some point.
I think so. Because she was like, I don't recognize you two. Emily and Joss.
Yeah, like that. Tell him not to do that.
Mm-hmm. And what do you want me to do about the two sitting up front?
Let them know I'll be out in a day or so,
Mm-hmm.
and I will see them back at the apartment.
Okay.
They don't need to keep waiting here. They have lives.
Yeah, I
I'm
tried
pretty
to
sure
tell them that
they have
earlier.
jobs.
Apparently not. No, sitting and waiting was more important. You know, you're this big rock star after all.
I know. Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Mm.
On that note, how's Checkers doing? She make it through everything all right?
Yeah, she seems fine.
Good. Good. You know, as soon as I make some money for something, I'll get you paid back for all this. You know that, yeah?
I have over $3,000 for you from the job that we just pulled.
Go ahead and keep a grand of that. Then I'll make installments on the rest.
You only owe me like 800.
At the moment.
Okay. You know what? I'll just top up my bill with pawns and with your money. And then when you leave, whatever the difference is, you pay in installments until that mission in a couple weeks.
Really not feeling like that we should have gotten into this. This seems like a lot.
Maybe.
We'll be fine. We
I don't
always
think it's
are.
any more dangerous than potentially confronting Dracul and his people.
But that's not what you're doing today, right?
No, I'm just trying to figure out where Edward Voight runs his fucking business.
Okay. Just promise me you'll try not to go up against Count Dracula until I'm on my feet.
You have my word. I will try not to go up against Count Dracula until you're up and on your feet.
Thank you. I
Get better.
Like, reach up to like give you a hug.
Chill. He's clean, right?
Yeah.
She spent like
That's
hours
silly.
getting ready tonight, so I mean, as long as she's not gonna get
He's
blood or
clean,
anything
but
on her.
I don't think he has any clothes on. If that matters.
That's not
Sheet.
that weird.
He's got
Not
a
that
sheet.
He does have a
I've seen
sheet
him
on.
in a sheet before.
Yeah.
This one at least isn't dyed with black shoe polished.
That's accurate.
It's true.
I tried to wear the robe. You weren't there.
That's told-
No, she closes the distance and she'll give Wraith a hug.
Okay. Have a good night. Have fun.
Get better, quick.
Yeah, I'll be ready.
These two are just awkward. I don't know. It's easier
Yeah,
when
you're
you're
stuck
there.
with the new kids.
I do. Don't remind me.
Good luck.
Oh,
Uh-huh. And she just kind of gives him a 2-finger salute as she exits unless he has something else to say.
Nope, I'm gonna lay back,
Okay.
stare at the ceiling.
Stare at the ceiling. Alrighty.
I'm gonna take 800 of Wraith's money
Okay.
if you want to fix your character sheet to put back
Yep.
on the tab to fill that back up.
Okay.
Um,
And you leave the rest for him, I assume?
yeah.
Because you're currently in possession of them.
No, I think. Well, would Wraith have taken it if Moxie tried to give it, or would he have said hold on to it for now?
I would have told you to hold on to it, but to also pay Rex the $100 I owe.
Okay, for bookkeeping purposes, it's on his sheet. Moxie still got the money in character.
Sounds great.
Yeah, that's pretty normal, really.
Kind of is.
Actually. How did I
His mom-
become the mom?
Are you the bank?
You're the banker.
I'm not exact media. So yeah, so she'll give Pons the money. And then she's gonna turn to Emily and Joss.
Okay. So you walk back out into the lobby,
Yeah.
and Emily and Joss are just sitting there. Emily is saying, I don't know. He isn't texting me back.
She takes a deep breath and is like, okay, I can do this. Hey guys, just talked to Wraith. He's awake. He's doing great, but he's not up for seeing visitors right now. He loves so much that you came and you saw him and you're here, but it's going to be like a day or two, so he just needs you to go home and get some rest. And you know what? He'll text you when he can see you.
Roll, I want to say persuasion.
Sure.
You're
I
officially
have a
hired,
+1
by the way.
though.
Yeah, that's true. You look quite nice.
I do.
What was your text to me?
Shit. I rolled a 2, guys.
You got a what?
I rolled a
you
2.
rolled a 2.
Oh, nice.
I rolled a
That's not
2.
great.
Not great.
You got all this
Um,
stuff.
It's like rolling a 3.
Yeah,
It
with
is
+1
like
it is.
rolling a 3.
It's exactly like rolling a 3. That's a 13 total.
13.
Yeah.
I think that okay. She smiles cordially at you and she says, "Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. But I'll just wait here.
No, sweetie, you're gonna go home.
You can't
And
make
you will
me.
come back.
You're not my mother."
Oh, honey. There's this look that crosses her face. She remembers the last person who told her, "You can't make me do anything." She stabbed with a sedative
It's true.
and still got her way.
It's true. Could stab her with a sedative, I suppose.
Yeah, but I'd have to go
Always an
find one and
option.
ask pawns for one, and then it would be in a shop. She's not gonna put pawns out like that. She had one though. Believe you me.
How do we solve problems? Sedatives.
I'm not your mother, but I am his friend. And if you don't leave and wait for him to text you, you can wait in the apartment. That's fine. But if you don't leave right now, I will forcibly remove you, and I will make sure he never contacts you again. So what's it going to be? Wait a day or never hear from him?
Trying to think of something you should roll for this.
Can I
'cause
do
it's
a
little
face
different.
down?
Intimidation.
There's no intimidation.
It's face down.
Face
Kind of
down.
what it
There
is.
is no intimidation. Can I do a face down?
Not quite a face down, but
'Cause it's not really like she's not using her rep.
yeah.
Are you you're using your
I wanna-
rep of Wraith against her reps of Wraith?
I guess what I'll do
Really, what is the skill?
is
It's not
another
a skill.
persuasion. I'll give you an additional +1
Thanks, man.
for threats.
Okay. Do I want to use the same dice? I'm thinking no. Christ, that was a 1.
Oh no.
And a 9. A 1 followed by a 9. It does not go
Oh,
well.
you had a 9 in
Uh,
there.
You can tell by the expression on her face that she is biting her lip from smirking. Okay. I can tell you are, for some reason, upset by my presence here. And I just want you to know there's no competition here. I'm already in a relationship. And
I don't
we
even care. Just
don't-
get the fuck out. Just
I'm not
Leave.
leaving.
Moxie will
Sweetheart.
grab her by the arm and
Okay.
start pulling her.
I think that Joss would as you start to come in with that look of rage in your face, Joss
Yep.
stands up and steps in between,
hmm
and he puts out his hand. He says, "Don't touch her. This isn't going to end pretty."
No, it's not. So either you can get her out of here, or I will deal with this.
I think everybody just needs to calm down. It's not that big of a deal.
Then leave.
I think you should go.
I'll be right behind you.
Okay. Don't understand why you are getting violently angry over this. Like she said, she's not your competition.
There is
So-
no competition. I'm not interested in him.
Well,
I'm his friend.
regardless,
He asked you to leave.
he
Get out.
hasn't said anything. You have said that. We don't know
Yeah, through him.
really who you are.
I'm sorry. I'm Moxie. 11. You might have heard of me.
A little, yes. All right. I can tell for some reason you're just a little irate about this. I will get her to leave, but I need you to go.
You have 2 minutes. And Moxie will leave.
Okay.
And she's going to stand in the alleyway, out of view of the window, because I know there's windows, so out of view of the windows. And she's going to time them.
Okay.
And if they are not out in 2 minutes, she will go back in.
All right.
I'm sorry I caused all of this.
No, it's great. Hey, I rolled a 2 and a 1. Take my dice.
When I got the text from Wraith,
Mhm.
I would have gone down to see him.
Okay. So
And I
noticed
am
it, at
basically
least.
just tagging along with Deeps.
okay. So I think we'll just time it this way. We'll say as Moxie is walking out, the two of them are walking in. Moxie does not look
Okay.
happy. She has a very
She looks annoyed.
yeah.
But she's got this calm of like, okay, they've got 2 minutes and then I'll lose my shit kind of face.
I'm just gonna say hi to Wraith really quick, and I'll be right back.
Sure.
I'm gonna try and follow Deeps, see if anyone stops me.
Moxie would not stop either of you.
Are they just let in?
To where? Oh, to see Wraith? No.
Yeah.
The back room is closed and locked, and doesn't appear Pons is at the desk. There is kind of like a buzzer that you can press to get somebody's attention if you'd like. But there's Joss and Emily. They are talking to each other in a hushed voice. It seems like he is trying to diffuse some sort of situation, and she's not looking very happy.
Oh, are they? Is it closed up?
He takes a moment to break away and look at you, and he says, they've never been open. I don't know how that girl got in.
Oh. Well, dang. I just wanted to get him this, so he wasn't bored.
I
I
mean,
assume it's the
It's a
That's
Sega
it?
Top
Sega
Eight.
Atari. Nice.
he says, I don't know, you could buzz the desk or something.
Alright. I'm gonna try the buzzer.
Oh,
Oh, wait, no, I'll text him. Hey, I'm at the door. Why is it all locked up?
I don't know. Come in.
Buzzer.
Games, you have a bunch of texts from various different people at this point.
I'm gonna
Appears
slowly
as though
search
your
through this.
ringtone has been shut off by somebody.
Yeah. I'm gonna start responding to this.
Okay. All right. Go through. What are you saying? Because I need to know. What are you saying to Joss and Emily specifically?
I'm gonna let them know, like, hey guys, thank you so much for your support and thank you for being here. Right now, I need my rest, but I will explain everything tomorrow night at the apartment. Big welcome home party. See you there.
All right.
XOXO.
And then you replied to Deeps. You said, I don't know, just come in. He buzzes the door. When Emily gets her response, she immediately checks her phone. And this seems to actually calm her down. Like, after she reads it, she takes a moment bobbing her head and she says, fine, Joss, we'll go, but not because of her. And yeah, the two of them leave as you wait for at the door Deeps and Checkers. It takes maybe a minute or two, but then the mechanism clicks, doors sweep open, Star Trek style, and inside is the large Ripper Doc on his spider chair. He walks through. Watch says so long to Emily and Joss. Emily and Joss turn back, and Emily, looks at him for a minute, and she says, next time you send that girl to be your little henchman thug or whatever, tell her she just needs to cool her jets. There's no reason to act like that. Pons, looks baffled. He says, what? What are you talking about? He says, that girl, Boxy 11 or whatever, she...
Stabbed.
Sorry.
No, it's good. It's good. It's fine.
It's so good. What?
She came in here threatening to hurt us if we didn't leave. Pon says, oh, right. I'll apologize. You can stay here as long as you'd like. She says, no, it's fine. We're going. And then two of them walk out. He takes a deep breath and he says, anyway, thank you, Rang. Looks to you and Checkers.
Yeah, I guess I missed the close. I didn't know you were closed. But I needed to get ready.
Not closed, but the back room is not for clients, not for customers generally.
Oh, I just needed to get this to Wraith.
Oh, yeah, hang on a minute. I'll see if he's accepting visitors. You miss it. He walks to the back. Pons opens the door. Hey, you got some people out here who want to see you.
Who is it?
I don't know. Some dude with a mohawk and some girl.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, they're good. I want to apologize to you for all this.
Yeah, you know what? I'm at the end of my rope here, and I'm not your fucking maid, okay?
I apologize.
I'm not even a doctor of this kind. I cut up people for cybernetics, generally. Not really a healing man, generally. So, I want you to think about that next time you guys bring your ass in here. Head to a real fucking doctor or something.
Alright.
Alright. Closes the door and leaves. Walks back to you.
He knows it.
Walks back to you, too, and says, yeah, can head in there.
Thank you.
Awesome, thanks.
And these eyes are working great. Thank you.
Glad to hear it, chum. Chum.
Some of that old slang is really hard to get out
It's
of.
really hard to get past. Anyway.
I'll head back there.
Okay. The two
I'm just tagging along.
All right, the two of you head to the back, and there is Wraith laying in a
Hey,
patient bed.
if it isn't the rest of the team, what are you guys up to?
Well, good. I'm just glad you're awake.
How you
Yeah,
feeling?
me too. Like I got brutally attacked.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously, but are you hopeful?
Yeah, no, everything's good. I'm working on some new music, planning parties, making moves, you know.
Okay.
Oh, I figured you'd end up having to stay the night, so I brought you this.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be here a couple of days. I take the Segatari from him.
Okay.
No, I appreciate this. Pons is less than impressed at the fact that I'm gonna be here overnight again, so.
And I really wanted to answer the burning question that has to be in your mind right now.
Sure.
What was in the crate?
Oh yeah, what was in the crate?
Those.
Oh. And they still work after being in the ocean?
Yeah, they're great.
Yeah, nice.
It was a water
Love
sealed
to-
crate.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll have to get on and play later if you guys have some free time.
Yeah, you never know.
We're off to a club
Oh,
with Moxie.
Yeah, that.
Be careful with the vampires.
Vampires.
Don't.
Dracula's nobody to mess with, so stay clear of him. Bartenders are alright, though.
Oh, wait, you've already been there before?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I have a history.
How many drugs are you on?
Just speed heal at the moment, I think.
Okay. No, like painkillers or any of those things?
No, these really are vampires. I know how stupid that sounds, but they look as stupid as that sounds.
Interesting.
Okay.
I've never heard of that before.
Yeah. Moxie will fill you in on all that.
Okay.
She probably should have done that, before we agreed to go with her, but okay.
I'm sure she has her reasons. Stay by the bar. You'll be alright.
Gotcha.
Okay.
You get better.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I think that girl and those people in your apartment are probably going to come break you out.
I believe that full-heartedly.
I tried really hard to make them believe you'd be okay, but she doesn't know me, so.
I
Yeah.
just told them you were down here getting worked on.
About that, in the future, that would be part of what occurred during the mission. Let's not discuss things that occur during the mission to people who are not on the mission.
Well, they just asked where you were, so I told them.
Yeah, now everyone in Kabuki knows that I was in the hospital, which means they know that I did something to land in the hospital. This is problematic, my friend. I don't blame you. You're fine. I'm going to have to come up with a reason for being here.
You were working on your cyberware.
Yeah, maybe.
Miscommunication. You booked in for cyberware modification, and it ended up
Yep.
being a rumor.
Yeah,
Why don't you just buy some cyberware?
maybe. I don't think I can take much more cyberware before it becomes a problem.
Oh,
Just tell them you were getting something tweaked.
yeah.
It happens
Yeah,
all the
not
time.
a bad idea. No. Getting something tucked or lifted or stapled. I don't know.
No, I mean getting some of your existing cyberware tweaked.
I'm pretty sure I told them you were just downstairs. I don't remember saying you had gotten shot or anything.
You should read my garden.
Oh, Okay.
Anyway, you guys have fun tonight.
Okay.
Be safe.
Just, get better.
I will.
Don't we look great?
You guys look fantastic. Wish I was there with you guys.
Yeah, I wish you were there too.
Yeah.
What is your health? I mean, you can't be that hurt still.
Yeah, after
Still-
speed
You
heal.
still should be moving.
Series 1.
Serious one?
Yeah.
Okay.
You took me out of critical, basically, with the speed heal.
You still. That's pretty. I don't know.
Oh,
I probably.
thank you for Thanks for
Thank
the
you.
10
Oh my
gifted
goodness.
subs,
Hey,
Chubbins.
Thank
That's really
you.
kind of
Thank
you.
you so much. We appreciate it.
That's really awesome of you. Thanks, man.
That's awesome. No, after everybody leaves, I'll probably head home. When they go to the bar, I'll probably head home so I can sleep in my own bed. And by that I mean air mattress
I was gonna say.
that I bought with my camping gear.
All right, man. Well, at least get some rest.
I will.
I can tell you're feeling at least looking a little better.
Yeah, I just got a shot right before you guys came in, and I'm starting to feel a little bit better.
Good. And I think rest and sleep is probably what you need.
Oh, for sure. I'll be on my feet soon, and I'll be right out there with you guys. It sounds like we've got a mess to deal with as far as the lady who owns the shop at Star Mall and the old bank.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, it's going to be complicated.
Yeah.
Although I only know about the lady.
Oh yeah. Checkers decided to join us on the big mission.
oh, good. I mean,
You were talking
Well,
about it in front of me. I kind of, if you're going to talk about it in front of me, I might as well be getting paid too.
right. Welcome to the family, kid.
Sure.
All right. Well, tomorrow night maybe we discuss the plan.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. You were taking up too much time. You
Yeah.
get tired.
I just don't want to eat into you guys' night. You look great. You're gonna have fun. Stay out of the combat zone. If you're taking the 16 across, be careful of ambushes.
All right. I'll pass that on to Moxie.
Oh, she knows. She was there when I got thrown off my motorcycle. Well, wasn't there, but
Oh, that's right. I had to hotwire your motorcycle. Sorry.
that's fine. I literally just fixed it from the last time I had to hotwire it. So
I can fix it back.
yeah, my key is in my jacket pocket. If you want to take that and just take really good care of her for me.
Sure. Where do you park her?
Wherever I can put it, basically.
Okay.
There's not.
I thought there was a
No,
little
I thought-
spot
didn't-
behind.
Yeah, didn't
the-
you have a parking spot included with the
We have one.
Oh,
Yeah.
we do
There's
have
a
a parking spot.
Yep. It's
Yeah.
on the street though, but yeah.
I tell her where our spot is, our designated spot.
Okay. She'll go over and fish out whatever's in his pockets until she finds the keys.
Okay. What else does she find in the pocket?
She
That's an excellent
finds
question.
some a bottle of the green tea for sure.
Full bottle in your pocket?
Yeah, a whole bunch of loose shotgun shells probably.
Okay, that's
nice.
makes sense.
Those are the two things in his pocket.
Okay, she just makes like
And
a
his agent.
pile on whatever
Yeah.
surface is next to where the coats are of this stuff,
Yeah.
and then finds the keys. All right, cool. I got your bag. I'll get it
Thank
fixed
you.
up.
Just leave your coat out. And I'll get it. Work on it again.
Hey, thanks. I appreciate it. Take care, brother.
Yeah. This bump.
Fist bump. For our audio listeners, we don't actually say fist bump.
Oh, I thought that was an in-character thing.
I mean, it came across as one to me.
Anyway,
Fair enough. Then we did. Other than that, all I'm gonna do, I'm going to try to write the best advertising song that is to drive business to Ponza's business for cyberware that I can possibly do.
Okay. Writing
And
a
I'm
jingle.
And I'm going to get it into the hands of people I know who can do things with it.
I'm gonna wander out.
Composition.
Did you spend luck?
I meant to, but I didn't. So there's that. I still got a 20 on my composition.
Oh, nice.
Oh, very nice. You actually write a pretty good jingle.
I'm going to also record it using my phone.
Okay.
So I'm going to spend all my luck on sing. And I got a 19
Okay.
to sing it.
That's not bad.
And then I'm going to ship it to whoever can get it some play.
Okay.
You
It's
get a
probably going to
bonus
take
for
you
your
the
singing.
night to
Yeah.
do all of that.
I figured that's what I was doing while they were doing their stuff.
Okay.
Oh, I should get a bonus just singing. 'Cause of the box.
I guess we'll go Moxie.
Yeah.
Time shift back. Emily
Sure.
and Joss both walk out of the building. Is there anything you do?
She just keeps a side eye on them. Do they go to his apartment or do they go
Yeah, they go to
down
his
the straightaway?
apartment.
They go to Wraith's apartment?
Yeah.
Then she just texts Wraith and she's like, they're out of the clinic, they're in your apartment.
Good. I don't respond.
I figured you were gonna kneecap her.
No, they left. They left
Hello.
within the 2 minutes.
Hello, Miss Queen Bee. Good to see you. Thanks
Hey,
for popping
hello.
in.
Hello.
And yeah, that was really nice of him. Did a bunch of them.
For sure.
Thank you, buddy.
Thanks.
We appreciate it a lot.
Indeed.
But yeah, no, she doesn't do more than that. Just go and wait in the car.
Okay. Cool. Then you wait in the car, and eventually the two of these folks come in, or come, I guess, meet you at the car? I don't know. Did you guys arrange a meeting? I assume.
Well, the car would have been in that side alley between Ponz's and the hovel.
So it's just
So
right
she's-
out front.
she's right out front.
As soon as you
Yeah.
guys walk out of the clinic, there is the beat up Galena, I think.
Ooh.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds right.
Yep.
Pretty sure. That's the
Pretty
car.
sure.
Yeah.
The beat up Glenna, blue Galena, right out front, and Moxie waiting in the driver's seat. In all its spider web glassed window shield glow.
Bullet
windshield.
hold glory.
Yep.
Bullet riddled glory. Yep.
Woohoo!
Y'all pack into
Yeah,
the
I
car.
hop in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, can I drive again?
No.
And with that, we will take our break. I think this is a good pause as you guys go to the
club.
club.
For no, just so you know, Blank, I put Emily down on my enemies list.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice. I like it.
All right. Sounds good. Cool.
I feel like it's more one-sided from her side to Moxie. Moxie doesn't give that much of a shit.
That's
Right.
fair. Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, she does not like you though.
that's
Okay.
okay. Moxie doesn't like her either.
That's fair.
That sounds about right for anyone. No,
Yeah.
sir.
Right.
All right. So I guess we will take our break. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Give me a minute.
We'll see you soon.
Sorry. There we go. Okay.
Be right back.
Be right back, guys.
After the
Bye.
messages.
No.
Right.
And we're back. I think you can hear the words that are coming out of my mouth. Thank you for staying around through our intermission.
No, I can just hear the music.
No,
Oh,
I
you-
can hear him.
It should be coming through. I hear everything. I see it
Good.
levels
Oh,
on everything.
No, I'm good. I'm crazy. It's fine.
Okay.
Yep. Nope. Never mind. Normal.
It's fine. I'd rather know than not. Why is this a single channel? I have to figure that out.
We're broadcasting in mono today for all of our AM listeners.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, moving on to the game. We last left our heroes after a heated scene in the hospital between Moxie 1-1 and a fan.
Don't start that. It's not a thing.
And a fan of Wraiths. The team, visits Wraith in the hospital. Pons gets a little annoyed at having to be some sort of, I guess, like representative. I don't know. This is,
Babysitter?
yeah, I guess. Anyway, servant, which he's not quite into. Anyway, so he tells the group, he tells Wraith he doesn't want to do this anymore. But the team, Moxie, Deeps, and Checkers make their way into Moxie's car, where they are going to head out to their to the
Big club
nightclub
night.
Yeah.
where they were going. A nightclub called the Jackal's Lantern, which is
Very
run.
far away.
which
Very
is
far away, yeah.
a Halloween themed nightclub in the Glen, and trying to think of what else to say. I guess that it is run by an ex-Philharmonic member, vampire member who calls himself Dracul. The team has had the pleasure of meeting with him once. He was not very nice. Well, just Wraith. But Wraith has that tendency to grind
Bring it out
things
of people.
very
Just a little
quickly.
bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
By the way, I'm
It
here.
depends. Him and Moxie switch on who they piss off. The people that Wraith seems to click with, Moxie does not, and vice versa.
Yeah, it's true. I'm hearing an echo, guys. Is that from you? Not
Not
sure.
me.
No? Okay.
It's gone now.
Okay. Well, anyway. So you guys pile into the car, the old beat up Galena, and make your way out to the Glen. It's about a 20-minute ride, and let's see if anything interesting happens on your way.
I'm going through University District, not through the combat
Not
zone,
through
just
combat zone?
FYI.
Are you sure?
No, I'm positive.
What?
I know. Craziness.
You're gonna take the 16?
No, I'm not taking the 16.
Oh. I just don't
Well-
get why you wouldn't let me drive. I just learned how.
Trial by fire.
I can't tell if he's asking this in character or not.
I am asking this in character.
Because it's my car. What do you mean you just learned how?
I just drove that car.
That was your first time driving?
Yeah.
Okay, you're definitely not driving with me in the car. Ever.
I did great.
I mean, you probably did fine, but that car was a mess, so it didn't matter if you messed up.
Okay. As you're driving down the 16 to get into Night City proper, and then break off to head down one of the main roads to get into the Glen, you are driving down the highway, and alongside you there there's one squad car, like a police squad car. The passenger seems to be like looking over you guys very carefully. And yeah, I guess that's what you notice at the moment. Just one of the police officers in the sidecar eyeing over you. Do you guys have any obvious things that I should know about?
Moxie's hair is blonde, which it's never been before.
Yes, that's what
Like
I'm
she's
asking.
got yellow blood streaks. Hey, listen, if they're looking normally, it's a different color.
Okay.
Otherwise, no, nothing. She looks about the same. I mean, she's done up.
Other than the makeup, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing.
Like if she wouldn't look quite as Moxie as normal if they're basing it off a photo.
Okay. What about weaponry or anything like that?
No,
I just have my one. Yeah.
mine are all concealed.
Sidearm.
Always.
Yeah.
I mean, I might have mine in the car, but I would probably put it down in the footwell.
Okay. Yeah, you
You're
definitely.
not just brandishing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The cop looks over the passenger seat and Checkers just lifts it like, haha.
Okay.
No. I'm joking.
They drive alongside you for quite some time, and eventually you notice, like, it's not the only squad car there. There's one behind you. You
Okay.
see in the rear view mirror, directly behind you, and then another, like, down a few cars back.
Okay.
Did you guys notice that we have some attention from the cops?
Probably because the car needs to be repaired. Actually, no. Can I make an intelligence check as to why there'd be, because there wouldn't be three
Deduction, I
cars
suppose?
specifically. Okay. Which dice wants to be an asshole next? Let's find out. Not that one. That one did good. That was a 9.
That's a 9.
Plus deduction.
So is it
23?
1 plus 9? Oh,
No,
no,
not this time.
Gotcha.
That was last time.
or 1 minus 9, I suppose.
Yeah. 23 total.
23. 23 is
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
You're thinking about it and looking around. You're not wanted as far as you know. So what you might assume is that they are on the lookout for somebody in particular.
Okay.
And from the looks at it, they're, somebody who needs to be taken down with quite a bit of force.
Sure, it's
Not Wraith.
what is it possibly? Shit. Can Moxie? Ooh, Is there a way Moxie could check wanted posters to see if she's currently?
Are you saying you want to access your agent while driving?
Or you
No, of
could
course
While
not.
escort
a
us.
agent is watching you?
No, of course not. No, I want to
Or
know
while a
if it's
police
even
officer?
possible to look that up.
Yeah, I'm sure that the Night City has like a the Night City Police Department has like a Night City, or I'm sorry, my God, my brain, like
Okay,
a
it's one of those nights.
most wanted section in their garden patch.
Okay. Can one of you guys, can one of you on your agents take a look and check the NCPD for wanted, the people who might be wanted, and can another one of you look for any information about a shootout that happened? And she's gonna mention with the scavs that area whatever that area was in the combat zone.
Oh, okay, that's
Specifically.
pretty far south. South Night City.
Yeah, but like she know the streets,
Sure.
so she'd specifically tell them what to look for.
Sure. Which one do you want?
Moxie's just gonna keep both hands on the wheel and fly
10 and
casually.
2.
Drive casually.
I mean, go ahead and look at the most wanted, I guess.
Are you telling me to look at the most wanted?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Checkers just leans back in her chair and starts playing with her agent.
Okay.
we're just entering like University District or the Glen
You are just
when this happens.
you. No, this is on the 16th.
Oh, still on the 16.
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably not me. Okay, we're fine. Anyway, probably not, she says.
Probably.
What were those streets you were talking about?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's, I don't know. 2 streets. Gives you like the
14th and University Boulevard.
things.
There you go.
Appreciate you.
This is a library search.
Sure. Yep. What are you looking for exactly? Just you wanted in that area?
He's looking at the shootout,
Yeah, the shootout with the scavs, if there was any coverage on that.
Okay.
and I'm
Max
looking
Tech
at
was
the
called.
wanted.
I got an 18.
Okay. Resolve that. Yeah, you gonna run a search with your agent, and it takes a few seconds to come up with some coverage of, a few different shootouts in the area that night, involving Max Tech. Yours in particular is discussed. Very brief blurb.
I entirely failed.
Okay. You've
I got
come
a
up with
1
nothing.
and then a 5, so my total is 6.
Wait.
For library search plus your
Mhm.
agents too. So it's
Oh,
8.
okay. So it's 8.
Nice. Yeah, you don't really. And I'm sorry. Which one were you researching again?
I
You
was
were-
looking at the wanted
Wanted. Okay.
on the garden patch.
You're looking through the NC, or you're looking for the NC most wanted list, and nothing seems to come up.
Okay.
You find several patches talking about the most wanted list.
But I can't find the list itself.
Yeah, it's the most
Okay.
frustrating thing ever when Google fails.
E1K is on there.
So I don't know if this thing exists. I can't find it.
Okay.
I don't know why they're here. There's only a little bit about. There's just a small blurb about what happened.
Nothing in
That's good.
particular no particulars were mentioned about you guys either.
Nothing about us.
Excellent. That probably means that they're not looking for us. And so we're just going to keep driving.
And drive on you do. Eventually, as you pull off the 16 to go down that main road that I was talking about, to go through Little Europe to get into the Glen, the officers or the squad cars seem to lose interest and veer off in a different direction. Looks like they're looping back down the 16.
Do you think this car draws attention to us? I mean, it does have a giant hole in the side of it.
And broken windshields.
Yeah. I mean, depends on what you're looking for, yes, but any car will do that. Almost any car. I mean, if you're a gang looking to boost a car, you're not going to take this piece of shit.
Yeah, true.
But
Yeah, that's probably true.
if you've potentially been in a shooter and have kidnapped someone, then yeah, you might look at this car.
I mean, that's basically what I did.
It's true.
Somebody abandoned the car in our firefight, and I was like, we better get out of here, so I went and took it. They left it running.
That was a good call. Thank you, if I didn't say that before, for getting Wraith out.
Well, yeah, of course. We're all a team. Family. And I'm going to run my fingers over my knuckles a little bit as I say that.
Moxie doesn't answer, she just keeps driving.
And you guys drive on, down the streets, kind of in silence after that, to...
Unless you guys ask her anything before we get there?
Well, what are we doing? You don't seem like the type to just go clubbing.
Oh, yeah. Wraith did say something about vampires.
Yeah.
Moxie takes
That's
deep
real.
breath. There's the person who owns the club. Dresses like, that old 80s movie Dracula character?
Cool?
Yeah. That's his name, that's who he dresses as. Runs a very dark black market gang. Stay away from him. Otherwise, it's just a club.
Okay. So, what's the goal here?
I'm going to talk to some of the dancers who have had cyberware done to see if I can find out where Edward Voigt does some work. And then I'm going to dance, and I'm going to drink, and we're going to leave.
Okay.
Oh, so...
We're going
kind of
clubbing.
are going clubbing.
Literally, had Wraith not said anything, it would just go clubbing. It's all you have to do.
Okay. All right, I think we're good.
Okay.
Sorry,
So,
carry on.
all good. You guys head down into the Glen, and you're pulling at that kind of corner where the Jackal's Lantern, which is kind of this giant jack-o'-lantern head protruding out of a sleek, stylized, almost looks like some sort of plastic steel black building coming out of the head, kind of like it's, I don't know, set on a sideways Pez dispenser or something. The mouth is open, and that's the entrance to the nightclub, where you can see a large line of people lined up in all sorts of club / costume attire. Like I said before, it's Halloween themed. So the Jackal's lantern kind of has this like orange glow coming from within. It's actually that kind of what I will describe as the ballroom is translucent. Inside the skull of the jack-o'-lantern is translucent, so there's a glow that emanates outwards and all sorts of strobe lights going within, as well as like a Tesla coil type electricity beams moving out to the sides of the skeleton, or the lantern. This is all what you can see from the outside, and you can hear that thrumming beat of some sort of club music pulsating from within. Switch to some music that's more appropriate.
Some
here.
club music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oonst, 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 oonst. Oonst, 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 oonst.
And you guys, drive by. If you look for parking, it will take you quite some time. You'll have to park several streets away in order to.
Is it the same parking lot I use very loosely that they parked before?
No, that would be
That one's
completely
full?
occupied. Yeah, and I believe
That's
that
okay.
was on a not Saturday, is when you
Probably.
went last time. So
I planned this so well, realizing it was Saturday.
yeah.
Hmm.
At least you know there'll be lots of people there.
That I do. Also, there are no weapons allowed in the club, so keep them all
Oh.
inside the car,
Okay.
unless you can hide
Easy
them
enough.
well.
No, this hand cannon's too big. Alright.
What are you guys doing?
I mean, leaving my weapon behind and getting out.
Okay.
I am going to try to conceal.
Yes,
the
you park a
guy
couple
along
streets
straight
down if that's what it
past
takes.
Oh, sorry. There was some double speak there. Not double speak. That's not the word.
Apologies.
It's okay. I think that was just a delay and
Hmm.
stuff. So, who wants to tell me what they're doing?
Go ahead, Hades.
I'm gonna try to hide my die along street master.
Okay, roll your conceal reveal. Did you score really high on your dress up?
And my wardrobe and style?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
$18.
Okay. 18's pretty good. Keep note of that somewhere. I'll ask you about it later, and I don't think I will remember myself. So might want to just jot down a quick note.
I'd like to try to conceal in my knife in my boot.
Okay, go ahead and roll your conceal
I will
reveal.
spend 2 luck
Okay.
to do this.
I just found.
Fucking
I just
rolled a
realized-
10. What a waste of luck.
Nice.
Nice.
Waste of luck.
You never know. I could roll a 10 on my, reveal.
That's 10 followed by a 7 plus 2 is 19 plus
On the
conceal
roll.
reveal, which is a 13. Is what 31?
Okay.
Yeah.
32?
Who knows
32.
where Moxie has hid
32.
this thing, but it is hidden.
And you get a bonus for your being pretty.
33.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Can't convince a girl to leave a store, but man, guys, you will never find this knife.
Of the two, I'd say this is the more vital role. I just
Yeah,
want to point
maybe.
that out.
And more in your wheelhouse.
It does make way more sense for Moxie. She can't talk to people.
Okay.
On
So-
that note,
You can see them stowing away weapons. You can just obviously watch them.
on that note, I'm going to take my one flashbang and try to hide it.
Okay, roll your conceal reveal.
Do I get a bonus for
Yes,
which one?
the wardrobe style.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to find it on the sheet. I still don't know where things are on here.
What conceal reveal?
It
Yeah.
was the last
Left.
under so. Oh, sorry. Yes.
Sorry,
It is-
I couldn't hear that.
Second down on awareness skills.
Left side.
Thank you. I have a
Yeah, I
plus
actually have a lot
2,
of points in them.
17.
17? Okay. Cool. Like I said, keep note of that. We'll bring it up again later. Honestly, I should have just made you guys roll at the time, but yeah. Hindsight is 50-50, as games would say.
Sometimes you see it.
Which makes no sense. Anyway.
Yeah, then we'll go stand in line until we can get into the club.
Okay. So you guys make your way into the line of the nightclub. Are you just gonna wait in the line?
I would like to note, since Moxie did know this,
Okay.
her hyperburst microcutie,
Mhm.
she left at home.
Okay.
So the only pistol that's left in the car is whatever one's not jammed, not her Dialung, the other one,
Mhm.
the Mustang, I think.
And I just want to also note that I think I said it before, but you did have to walk several city blocks. Your car is
Yep.
not easily accessible.
Yes. Which also means if it gets taken, though, it's not easy to just
To
saying.
observe.
It's not in the car.
Gotcha.
My very fancy gun is not in the car.
Okay. Alrighty. So you guys make your way through the line. It takes probably a good hour and a half of waiting in the line before you make it to the coat check, I guess. Bouncer says 50-80 entry fee.
Moxie will pay 200
Okay.
and say that those two are with her.
He says, oh, thank you. He lets you in without even having to check.
All three of us, or just
all three of you.
Nice.
And he pockets that 50 discreetly.
Can I roll a conceal?
Yeah, we head inside. Moxie leads them inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
The three of you make it inside, and the inside of the Jackal's Lantern is packed almost shoulder to shoulder. There's this large circular area, the ballroom, where there is a Tesla coil looking object hanging from the ceiling, sending those like electrical beams outwards. None seem to reach so low as the dance floor, which is shrouded in, the smoke from the fog machines. Underneath that, Tesla coil ball, there's a circular bar in the center of the ballroom. You can see a DJ booth in the way back with the lights strobing and going off, as well as privacy tables set all around the edges of the circle. From or above each of those tables is kind of like a caged dancer, and each one of those cages is filled with some classical Halloween themed dancer. There's like a werewolf girl, there's a Frankenstein dude, and vampires and all sorts of skeleton, all sorts of crazy things. There are also servers walking around with large trays of various drinks, like flutes of some concoction that has some dry ice fumes bubbling out of it or whatever. And in the center of those silver platters is a dressed up mannequin head on a spike, just with its mouth gaping open and looking all creepy and dead. And these people are making their way through. One actually comes to you and holds out the tray and offers you a drink. Quick, guys, I don't have a lot of time. Make a decision.
Gross. No. Deeps, want to dance?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I'll
Thanks.
take one.
All right,
Moxie will take one.
You take one?
Grab Deeps by the arm and just drag him towards the dance floor.
You take a drink, and while those two are heading off to the dance floor to enjoy themselves, and she says, "What's your name, sweetheart? I'll put it on a tab."
Annie.
Annie?
Annie.
Annie what? I need a last name.
Watts.
Annie Watts. Got it. All right, she makes her way on.
And correct me if I'm wrong, because it could be, because my memory's not great. Is the DJ booth not shaped or above or have the feel of a cauldron bubbling that smoke pours out of? Was that a thing? Am I misremembering?
I'm sorry, what?
Like a witch's cauldron?
Yeah, that was at the DJ booth,
Yeah.
I believe.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Abby Normal would have been a much better name.
Oh, who says that? They deserve kudos.
Games.
Nice.
Um.
Oh, I thought you said it in chat. I guess you said it live. I missed it.
Okay, so yeah, so it does look like a witch's cauldron where the DJ booth setup is, right?
Yeah, where the DJ's booth. Yeah, it looks like a witch's cauldron. That's where kind of
Okay.
like the smoke machines are pouring out to cover or blanket the floor in this kind of mist. A lot of the patrons have also gone out of their way to dress up in some sort of Halloween themed thing. So it's like everybody's dressed like some sort of,
Monster.
classic movie monster.
Moxie's
There's
gonna make
like
her
several
way...
vampirellas. So many vampirellas.
All the vampires, guys, stay away from all of them. Moxie's gonna make her way towards the DJ booth and the cauldron specifically.
Okay.
With the drink, her hand over the top of it so no one can put anything in it, ideally, and she's not gonna drink from it. She's just gonna have it with her.
Okay. Just go to the DJ booth and kind of hang out.
In the BD Wraith,
Mhm.
in that she saw, where Voight's chair was, there was a green glow and a bubbling sound.
Okay.
And Moxie's trying to place if it would have come from this.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, roll a deduction here, I think. The two of you, what are you guys doing?
Dancing.
my ass off.
Yeah.
All
Doing
right.
the monster mash.
I don't know. For the hell of it, just roll your dance.
The mash? The monster mash?
All right, I'm gonna spend some luck
Just the
on this
monster mash. Oh shit. That's probably,
because I want
That's
that's probably
to
all I can use.
have the spirit of Wraith here. So
I have faith
I
in you.
am also
Spending
gonna
luck
spend
on
some luck on this.
Okay. You guys are spending luck on your dancing. All right.
You're damn right.
You said deduction for me?
Yes, deduction for
Okay.
you.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna spend 2 luck.
Okay.
10,
After my own heart. Hey,
I know.
9.
This is like
whoa,
21 on the roll.
cappuccino art all over again.
10.
What? You
Roll a
both got
9.
tens?
Eight.
Oh,
You
wow.
got 20, she got 21 on the roll.
Love it.
25.
What? I got a 19 on the roll.
Plus 2.
For your
Is it
luck.
plus? Oh yes. Okay.
So wait, what are the totals now?
25.
25?
Oh wait, 20. Yeah, no, the luck. 25.
What am I adding to? Okay.
Your
Dance.
luck
Your
plus your
dance skill, which is
Middle bottom?
dance. Yeah,
Yes,
it is.
It's
6.
under body skills.
I've got it. It's 6.
Okay.
6.
So 27.
Yes, 27.
Nice. Very, very nice. So 25 and 27. Those both
We're
beat
conquering the dance floor.
Those both beat incredible thresholds for difficulties. So you guys are incredible dancers tonight. You're dancing to the thrum of that beat and just getting into it on the dance floor. Moxie, what did you get for your deduction?
20 total.
20 total. You're listening. The cauldron is bubbling. That is for sure. But something about where you are isn't exactly doing it for you. You don't. It's like it was a good thought, but you're.
But it's not quite right.
Yeah, it's something about this isn't just feeling right. There's no, like, that green glow was very distinct.
Yeah.
Here,
Okay.
it's like a color changing sort of feeling. Whereas there before, it was like very constant.
Okay.
So something about the scene isn't just lining up perfectly.
Okay. Would I be able to tell with a 20 deduction? Because this bubbling is obviously artificial.
Yeah, it's like a
If
sound
the bubbling
machine.
from the BD was more real, or if it was still similar in, like, could it have been
in
like
the sound.
actually? Yeah.
Does the sound similar?
Like,
no, this is very
Okay.
cartoony. Whereas that did seem to be like more subtle and subdued, like an actual, maybe a machine working,
Okay. Like actually bubbling water.
like actually for some sort of purpose.
Right. Okay.
This is over exaggerated bubbling and loud, incredibly loud. That was really subtle and in kind of like a background noise, not muffled, but something like
Okay.
smaller. What did you get on your deduction? 20?
20. Yeah. That's good. just making a note so I don't forget.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the werewolf had a lot of cybernetic wear done, if I recall correctly.
Oh,
Body
yeah.
sculpting, fur, snow,
She's
everything.
definitely exotic body mod.
So unless there's one that looks, this is gonna sound so weird, that's newer than what Moxie saw last time. I don't want to say that's new because that just sounds odd.
I know
but
what you
that
mean,
wasn't
though.
there last time. I'm glad you understood.
Shit.
That wasn't there last time, but might have tech work, specifically that Jenny might have done. Like if there's some sort of tech addition to their outfit. If she doesn't see that, she'll go talk to the werewolf.
Okay. Someone who has tech work done, like they have recently been through surgery. Is
Like
that what I
their, or
understand?
no, like their cyberware, because you know how so they kept Jenny because she could do something with like materials around.
Mhm.
So say Frankenstein's monster's bolts actually like hissed and poured smoke, or did some, like the cybernetic wear was something more advanced than what
Oh.
you could just get off the street. You know what I mean?
Like something unique.
Yes.
Interesting.
Some unique additional tech mod to their cyberware. Or to
Okay.
their costuming.
That's
Like, look.
interesting.
Let me just keep
Do a
throwing these
perce-
long
do,
shots.
Do
guys.
a perception.
Sure. Oh, I rolled a 3. That's not great. 15.
15?
Oh.
You are looking around for, you know, these kind of more distinctive, interesting cybernetic enhancements. She is certainly the most colorful exotic out there, but there are definitely like people with Frankenstein like bolts, none that really stick out to you in that way though.
Without changing my role.
Mhm.
Or necessarily saying changing my role. Because Moxie's not in a rush to get this done for like the first time ever in any job we've done.
Oh, you want to take some?
Can I
What?
actually, I know, right? Can I actually spend 4 times the amount to keep an eye and keep looking
Yes,
to
you
see
may.
if they do anything?
Yes,
Thank you.
may. And the +4 will be the 19.
Okay.
I'll take that same roll. Or what? I'm sorry, not night. What is it? A +1 for 4 times? I forget.
Yeah, it is.
So it'd be 16.
Oh, it'd be a 16. Okay, that's great. That does push you into a 16, which helps. So you're taking a while. We'll say about an hour passes, which means you guys have danced for a straight hour. Unless you guys wanted to stop before then, but I think that with your rolls, you guys are killing it out there. You're having a good time. You are drenched in sweat by the time you probably finish. Up to you, but that's what I would assume. An hour goes by, Moxie, and you're just kind of observing. I assume mostly the employees of the
Yes.
area, and you do not see anything that sticks out to you in that manner. However,
Okay.
you do see one of the bartenders is most certainly modded in the werewolf attire. It's only a partial sculpt, meaning it isn't complete. But she's got the ears, little hairs coming off of it, kind of like elongated canines. and a little bit of a scruff around the chin line, and kind of like darker eyebrows, serving drinks on one of the silver platters with the head through the pike. And that, it takes you a second at first. You lose her in the crowd. Then you catch her again, and it is Kaze.
Okay. Moxie will hand off her drink to someone.
Okay.
Some drunk person. And go find Kaze to talk to.
Okay. So you make your way through the crowd. Just really want to just go back to the two of you guys. Are you guys... is there anything else you need to do? I just want to make sure, like...
Wow, you're an amazing dancer.
So are you. This is awesome, but I think I need some water, man.
Yeah, let's go to the bar.
Okay. So, make our way to the bar.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll lead through the crowd.
Okay, you guys make your way up to the bar through the crowd. And, the bartender is... I'm trying to think of a good... I'll go with this one. One of the creepy, kind of leprechaun looking faces, just the, disgusting face with sharp pointed teeth and a wide smile, and the little top hat looks kind of like an evil gremlin, but he smiles at you. Hey, what can I get you?
Some water, please.
Water?
Yes, water.
Okay.
I need to hydrate.
We'll get 2 beers too.
Water and 2 beers coming up. He serves you your drinks, sets them down. That'll be 20 eddies.
Okay. I'll pay 30.
Says, thank you.
Thanks.
I didn't know if you wanted a beer or not, but I figured it's just gonna be a dick if we didn't order something.
Yeah, probably. Let me drink this first, and then sure. Thank you.
Alright.
So what do you figure, like, they do this every night?
It's busy. Not every night, but I mean, like, Wraith is a party animal. He parties almost every night.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I meant the people who work here. You figure they dress up like this every single night?
I think that's part of their job, yeah. I don't know if it's interchangeable.
You're really frustrating. But I mean, it makes total sense that, Wraith is a party animal, being the rock star and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. It's kind of cool having that as a roommate. Makes it interesting.
Yeah. I'd never get any work done.
That's why you saw the lock on my room.
But it's still gonna be loud.
Yeah, well, it tends to not be that loud because they take a lot of drugs.
Oh. I guess the lock works.
I mean, at least we have our own bathroom and shower. That's new.
I have to admit, that's a pretty awesome thing. I always hate using the communal ones.
Yeah.
A woman next to you kind of overhears your conversation. She has like electric blue hair that kind of like has illuminated strands that's cut into a bob. She has a matching blue dress that's low cut into a V, form-fitting, and long thigh-high black boots. She does not look like your typical clientele. I guess she isn't dressed in some sort of Halloween-themed thing. She is, however, carrying kind of a side messenger bag at her hip, and she has these cybernetic fingers that are kind of like half flesh, half chrome, like a black gloss chrome over the tops. And she says, "I'm sorry, did you say drugs, sweetheart? Would you like a bump of synth? Perhaps some glass?"
No thanks, lady.
Suit yourself. She turns away.
On the other side, there's a guy dressed like Ponda Baba. He says, "My friend doesn't like you."
I don't like you. Wanted in twice.
Oh, did I chase her away? I'm sorry, you didn't have a chance to answer.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I prefer to try things like that on my own time.
Yeah, well, you also want to know your dealer, just, so you know it's good stuff, not weird in any way. That kind of thing.
Yeah, that could be important. Plus, I have a thing that doesn't always lead to me getting a buzz or a high.
A thing? Oh, talk about one of those. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
That's kind of lame. I mean, useful, but also. I mean, how much do you have to drink to enjoy yourself?
Your drinks are served in front of you. I don't know if I said that earlier, but just in case it wasn't clear.
Yeah, awesome. All right, to a fun night.
Have a fun night.
And our first successful mission.
So yeah, she'll drink water and then beer and then water again.
Okay. You move over. Switch back to Moxie. You move over through the crowd, kind of tracking. In fact, roll a tracking. See if you can keep hold of her.
Yep.
You said
Good
the
luck,
word.
remember.
Nope. Save that just in case I need it. Come on now.
Right. I never save it.
She does not look happy.
It was a 1 followed by a 5.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure that makes my total for tracking a 5.
5 total. Okay. You get pretty close to her, but she walks through a crowd of people, and those people kind of just like vacuum seal that space after she passes through it, and you're trying to push through. They don't really let you, so you have to go around, and when you make it around, you've lost sight of her.
Can I monitor, which, if I recall correctly, there's 2 bars. There's the bar in the center, and there's a bar closer to the second floor, and the private booths.
There's no second floor. That you have access to. There is kind of that private booth And then there's a door in the back, which you saw through very briefly, that had a stairway leading upwards, but there's no like.
I thought
at
like
least
the enclosed
consumer-
booths were on like a higher floor.
No, they're on like a platform, not a like a higher
okay,
form.
okay.
Yeah.
And is there a second bar in the back, or no? Just the main
Just the
circular one?
main one. Let
Okay.
me double check. I don't think I described that, but let me double check to make sure. If I set it for Jackals.
If
then
there's
One of the
only
bars
one.
we've been to has two.
I thought this place had 2.
Yeah, I thought
It's
there was
either
one
here or
closer.
the arcade.
It could have been the
Has 2.
arcade.
I think it was the
One
arcade.
of the two.
And it is not this one, I'll tell you that much.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Sure.
I assume these servers, if I can just watch the main bar, then these servers have to go to the circular bar to get these drinks. They're not
Sure.
going through the employee door
Yeah.
to get them.
Okay. Yeah. How
So
long do you
she'll
wait?
go
Okay.
long as it frickin' takes.
You just wait there for a while.
Mhm.
Okay. I'd say probably another 45 minutes pass. But you do catch sight of her again, and she is, putting some flutes onto her tray.
Yeah, Moxie will move up to the bar to talk to her.
Okay. You move up to the bar, and stand in front of her. She just seems to be, diligently working.
Hi, excuse me.
She looks up at you.
Does
Blank.
she seem to recognize
Her expression looking at you is just like another person. She says, what did you need?
I was really curious to know where you got your work done.
Oh, these?
Yeah.
I got them from a Ripper dock. It's kind of for our business.
Is it like your business only? There's no way he sees other clients?
Not usually.
Because I've been
no.
looking at my Ripper doc, he just can't do it right.
Do a conversation test for me real quick.
Sure. I'm gonna spend 2 luck.
Okay.
Ooh. Nice.
Glad I spent the luck.
Don't you get a bonus for conversation for your?
I
Yes,
do. I get
for
a
the
plus
dress
one.
Okay.
Thank you for reminding me. 16.
16.
16.
She says, actually, yeah, it is. They do them actually right down here underneath the club. She starts putting drinks on the tray again.
There's still no, but so the lack of recognition, is it a work mode thing or a lack of memory?
Human perception
mind
for
wipe
this
thing.
one. Sorry.
I'm gonna spend no, you're good. It's early and oh my god. I'm gonna spend the last 2 of my luck.
Okay.
No, it's fine. I'm trying to manage my luck.
I like how you're spending your luck on important things.
I rolled a
Right.
7.
Oh, good
7?
job.
I know, right? I rolled a 7.
Okay.
Plus my 2 luck is a 9.
Okay.
Plus my thing, voice stress analyzer, just my voice stress analyzer,
Oh, that would help.
because that goes plus 2 to human
Yep.
perception.
Yeah.
So it's 11 plus 8, 19.
That's 19. That's not bad.
It's an empathy skill, guys. That one always freaks me out.
Oh, yeah.
I get you.
True. Okay,
Might be an
so
issue.
you're listening to her, and your voice stress analyzer is processing, the kind of vocal patterns. You actually have to check your agent real quick to actually gain that boost, because you don't have any sort of display, but you check
Sure.
your agent to pick up on the stress patterns, and you think it's like she doesn't fucking know who you are. You're pretty sure. She is not responding to you in any sort of way that would kind of, especially since you guys shared that moment at the wake.
Yeah.
Or not the
Yeah.
wake,
Well, they probably spoke at the wake as well.
yeah. Was it? I can't remember. Was it?
No,
Pomona.
Pomelo?
Pomona.
Pomona. That's it.
Yeah.
She, you're staring at her for a minute as you're kind of trying to process this, looking at your thing, and she's like, looks up from her work and then offers you a drink from the platform. On the spike, there's a head. Its mouth gaping open. Its eyes looking at you, and it takes you a moment to recognize. But it is the head of Nina.
Yeah. And Kaze doesn't seem to... This does not bother her in the slightest, from what I'm picking up.
Does not seem to.
Fuck. Well, that just puts them on a whole new level of terrifying. Okay, cool.
Would you like a drink?
In a minute, I really would like to there's really no way I can go and talk to the Ripper at all.
Give me a moment.
Thanks.
Do you think you could handle handing out these drinks and taking names? Give them to the bartender?
Absolutely. Yeah.
She hands you the tray.
Okay.
Okay.
For note, Moxie purposely has not been speaking normally. Like
she's like changed.
I lost the accent.
I didn't even notice that. Yeah. Great.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's not.
She's trying to act.
Yeah.
Roll like acting real quick.
Trying not to have her voice have that accent is sound like herself. Okay, that's good. That's good. 17.
Okay. Cool. Things
she'll go hand out drinks and take names.
Oh, you're actually gonna do it? Okay. Okay. You put in the work. And eventually you come across these two.
Can she, though, keep an eye on where
Kaze
goes?
Oh, sure.
I assume through the employee door.
Yeah, and I will need a new tracking thing to make sure you can do that.
Okay. It's less keeping an eye. Well, yeah, okay, that makes sense. If she loses her,
this is such a roll-heavy thing.
Watch
You're doing a lot of recon.
the door. I am. I'm sorry. I rolled a 9
great.
that time, though. That's much better.
That's good.
18 total.
That is a much better roll. And you
Yeah.
can see her walk, down the through the bar patrons, and you actually do keep a thorough eye on her this time. You know exactly where she goes. She passes past the there's like some bathroom area on one side of the room, and then there's the VIP booth that's elevated a little bit on a platform, as well as that VIP door in the very back.
Yes.
The one that Wraith saw through for a moment, with a guard set up who is obviously armed. He has kind of a SMGs like slung at his side openly, and then there's a camera viewing that door. She walks over to that guard and has a chat with him. They speak for a moment. He looks a little confused. I'm gonna make a roll for her real quick. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, it takes a few back and forths, but eventually the guard steps aside and puts you're not really sure what he's doing, but he turns his back to you, facing the door, blocking your view of what he's doing. But the door seems to click open, and she walks through it.
Okay. Moxie will continue to do the job she's been assigned.
Okay.
You're serving, but she is going to stay closer to the exit than the bar and keep an eye on that door in case if Kaze does not walk out alone, she may GTFO.
Okay.
Depending on who, if anyone, walks out with.
Okay. You're serving drinks to people. People, take them. You take their names. You give them to one of the actual bartenders, who doesn't seem to recognize you, but doesn't seem to care either. They just accept those instructions and, charge people drinks. If Wraith knew this, it could be very dangerous. Anyway, so eventually you do make your way around the bar.
Can she also say that one of the guys said he'd pick up Annie Watts' tab?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay, so eventually you are, serving drinks, and you come across these two having their conversation at the bar counter, kind of leaned up against it.
Do you guys want a drink?
Oh, yeah. What? You work here now?
For a moment.
This doesn't seem like having fun to me.
Hopefully fun comes after.
Do you ever have fun?
Yes. Depends on your definition of fun.
I'll pass on the drink. I just had a beer.
Are you two having fun? And you would notice during this conversation that her eyes keep darting to that area.
I mean, I'm having a good time.
We killed it on the dance floor, man.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
we're just going
during your dance, there's that scene in the movies where people clear around to watch you guys for a moment. For some reason, that happened.
Oh, did we do a duo in sync thing?
Yeah.
It worked out really well?
Yeah.
Totally.
Like Teen Witch style dance.
Sweet.
But top that, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, nice.
I saw people part for you. I'm glad you guys are having fun.
It was awesome.
Yeah. Is there anything we should do, or are we really off the clock here?
You two are absolutely off the clock here.
And if something happens to you?
I will message you hopefully before it happens, and then I would leave if I were you two.
Behind
Checkers gets to drive the car.
You can feel the light touch of a cold steel hand upon the back of your just above your elbow. What is this muscle called? I forget what it's called, but anyway.
Bicep?
It's the opposite side of the bicep.
Oh. Hell if I know.
Deltoid.
Sure.
Deltoid.
You feel that cold touch, just like a light thing, just to earn your attention.
Well, I'm sorry, do you want a drink? And she'll turn around.
When you turn around, you can see the long, dark hair of a very familiar face. Painted white. Dressed in an over-the-top trench coat with a flared, popped collar, black button-up shirt, black slacks, and the sleeves of the trench coat have been torn off to reveal, long chrome cybernetic arms. For that moment, when you're looking at his face, memory flashes in your head of when his whole mouth had pulled apart in some sort of alien horror movie style depiction of like chrome gears and teeth whirring and spinning like a dentist Dremel.
Not only that, but the hand I think that just touched her had that hook claw thing that also runs through her mind. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Mm-hmm. Yes, she does. Very well.
I need you to roll a
Yep.
trying to think. Concentration, I guess. I don't know why you're making your list. It's certainly Dracul.
Oh,
I assumed it was to not freak out over it.
that's what I thought too, but then I didn't want to give him that in case he was like, yeah, that's a better roll. Let's have you do that.
Is there like a composure? I don't know. I won't do it out of respect because I didn't think of it.
Thanks. You're
Opposition?
wonderful. No, I think it's like it would be some. I think you just had me roll a basic cool check last time.
I think it would be cool, but yeah, that's fine. So go ahead, and what did you say?
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like a drink? As she's turning before she sees who it is.
Right. When you turn, to face him, he gives you some sort of icy smile that is completely devoid of any sort of joy or genuinity. No, sure. Genuineness.
It's a word now.
Pretty sure that's not a word. And I'm sorry to everybody.
It is now.
Anyway. He says, "No. I understand you are looking for some enhancements. Do you have a moment to talk?"
Sure.
Excellent. Just follow me this
Oh,
way.
but I have to give these back to the girl, and she's not back yet.
Oh, don't
and
worry.
I don't.
He takes them from your hand and he sets them on the table. And he lightly takes your hand, like by the pinky, and just guides you.
Okay. Oh. Can she? It's fine.
Sincerity is the word, patient zero, and I couldn't think of it at the time.
With her free hand, the one he's not holding.
Uh-huh.
Can she reach into her? No. Can she reach into her agent? Moxie's on her agent all the time. I assume she can be one of those people who knows the buttons, knows how her agent works really, really well. Can she send? She would have Wraith on some sort of speed dial message.
Okay.
Can she attempt to type out? And I'm fine to roll this, but can she attempt to send him a message that says, get the other two out?
Okay. I will gonna need you to roll.
Not my intention, right? I tried to do this nice for the record, Wraith. Don't give me that look.
No, as I
could
said
feel
in
it
chat,
all across
this is
the
pretty
city.
much how it would all go. This is one of our missions.
Electronic security.
Okay. And we're
You're
real
really
nice
good
right
at Lexec,
now.
right?
Yeah, I'm really great at tech, and it'd be really great if I had luck right now. That's a fucking 10!
Oh shit!
Oh yeah.
Another 10? Double 10, double whammy. Oh shit!
Oh, fuck. Okay.
So that's 20
You
off
type
the
it out
base.
perfectly.
I'm not sure that I need more than that, but go ahead and tell me
That's-
the result.
25.
25 is good. 25? Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Imagine if you Wraith gets the message, but
Buttons.
it's gibberish. No, just kidding. You managed
It's
to
just
like
she's drunk.
in your pocket. Now I do need kind of a complimentary skill check here.
Sure.
I'm going to give you a +1 because of your your excellent roll before. This is going to be to disguise it so that way it goes unnoticed. I'm also going to give you an additional +2 because you're in the nightclub. It's pretty hard to notice. He's not really
Yeah.
looking at you. I'll give you an additional +2. That's +5. But I do need a conceal reveal.
It's a +5.
To clandestinely make this text. I'm assuming that's your cause, the whole point of this.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
+5 is 18 +6 is 24. 18 +6 is 24.
Very nice. Okay.
Okay.
It does not appear as though he noticed as you text. And Wraith, what does the text say again, Moxie, specifically?
Get the other two out now.
You can send more than that.
And is that all you send?
That's all I send. Get
Okay.
the other two out now.
I am up and down. The
Now
stairs
in
immediately.
capitals, now in capitals with 8 exclamation points because I can. Because I
There you
rolled
go.
awesome enough.
There you go.
I'm not gonna waste that.
Yeah, make use of the whatever
Yeah.
128 characters or something.
I have my katana, but I don't have my armor.
She
And
is
I'm
not
gonna
getting
go-
this return message, just so you know. You're sending it to dead ears.
Oh, I'm not sending it a message. This is what I'm doing. I'm just getting up and getting my
Oh,
katana.
I see. Okay.
And getting on my motorcycle and speeding to
You don't
the
have
Jackal's
keys.
Lantern.
You gave me your keys.
It's been hotwired. It's broken.
It is
that's right.
hot
She
wired
never fixed
currently.
it.
Although you technically have to re-hotwire it every time, but
Yeah, but with it
You
busted
did
open.
successfully
it's
do
not-
it last time.
Yeah.
didn't you?
just do a tech roll plus vehicle tech.
Yeah.
Checkers.
Hmm?
I imagine after that happens that we both just turn the head and look at each other. Look back.
Moxie did give you a description of him.
Yes.
So, is that bad?
I 100% sure, but I do believe that was who Wraith
I got a 16.
said to watch out for.
16?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that you don't call them. You just drive.
So I'm gonna put my arm around Deep's shoulder and lean real close to him in a very low voice so that only he can hear. Be like, I do have a flashbang in my pocket.
Weapon on me too.
No, I don't have a weapon. I have a distraction.
That's true.
What was the result of your tech?
I got a 15, but
15
I
is fine.
forgot. I
It's
am
already
taking a
jury-rigged.
negative. Oh,
Oh, you are
Yeah.
taking a negative. Yeah, tell me the result
Negative
after
2.
the negative.
13.
13 is not
13.
enough, unfortunately.
Yeah. I am going to call them or send them a message saying get out now, and then I am going to call a cab.
Okay. Okay. You're
You don't have any money.
I am aware.
Okay.
The cab doesn't know I don't have any money.
Cool. All right.
Oh, this is fucked. Okay, cool.
It'll be great. It's fine.
All right. So,
Hold on.
Oh, the message when I send the get out now, I'm sending it to the group that has Checkers, Deeps, still has Cass's number on there, has like everyone we've ever worked with is still part of my team text group, including Rex.
And
So, yeah.
Cammy,
Yeah, and Cammy.
Who's in town?
who might be in town
Right.
at this point. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna reach out and see if where the nodes are.
okay. So I'll need you to do your interface plus a D10.
Eight.
8 total.
Yep. That is pretty low. I rolled a 3.
Oh, that would explain it. Give me 2 seconds, though. Let me look at this. All right. You can detect there is a node coming somewhere from the back. That's the strongest node that seems relevant. Coming from the back room. If you look in that direction in meat space, you can tell it is the door I described earlier with the guard set in front of it. It kind of has like a VIP label written in kind of monster blood font. And yeah, it's like glow paint. It's illuminated under the black lights. That node is somewhere back there.
Okay.
Access point. Not too far in, if that's any consolation, but it is in there.
I assume we get race texts pretty quickly.
Yeah, as you're running your scanner utility on your Chiron,
Yeah.
his text message bleeps up on the lower right side of. What, did you got your left or your right eye, or did you do
We'll
both?
say it right.
Okay,
I
got
would
your
say
right
just
eye.
the one for the Chiron. Yeah.
Okay.
Probably left. I don't know. Doesn't really matter.
It might matter later if you get shot in
Okay,
the eye.
left.
Okay, left. So lower left side of your field of vision.
Ray's telling us to leave.
I'll message him back on the same chat. Mox just went off with someone.
I repeat, get out now.
And leave her?
I'm on my way, but I don't want to have to try to carry several unconscious bodies.
You guys make no sense. You look at Deeps and actually speak out loud. What the hell are we supposed to do now?
I don't even know why we're here, to be honest. Just to have fun was what it was supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm assuming this must be personal for Moxie because she's giving zero information.
So the question is, do we wait for her? Or do we leave like Wraith wants us to?
I'd say we should at least see where they're taking.
Yes. Let's move to a different spot.
Alright. Now I have to roll tracking, my worst skill on the sheet.
And just for note, Drickle didn't come through that door that Kaze went into, right? That Moxie was paying attention to?
You were looking at it. It didn't seem like he did.
Okay, just making sure.
Just appeared behind you.
Okay.
Yes. Blah.
Yep, pretty much.
So yeah, I'm gonna shift to a different spot. Not on the dance floor, but sort of on the edge, where there's crowds of people that I can be lost in, and try and keep an eye on where Moxie's going.
Okay.
Tracking?
Like I said, I need tracking. If you're helping, I'll give you a +1. Just one roll, guys.
Oh, just one roll.
Sorry, I already rolled. Otherwise, I'd help you. 11.
11.
Oh wait, plus one from him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 12.
12.
You are watching them, and it takes you guys a moment to even get started, because you're in the middle of conversation and she's already been led away. You get the text message, you do the search for the node, and by that time you've already lost sight. She's lost in the crowd. Generally the direction that they went, kind of like around to the opposite side of the counter from where you guys are, but you've lost sight of her.
Okay. Can we keep looking?
Yeah, you can kind of start walking that way. In the meantime, Moxie, you are led.
Can I
Uh-huh.
I might have to make a concentration check for this because I don't recall. I think Dracul is well known as the owner of this club.
Does he have a rep?
Like it would not be. Would it be out of place for her to recognize him?
It's a great question. Let's roll his rep, and you're going to. I gotta check the rep chart. Hold on.
I guess rather for the public to know.
Right.
That he's the owner of. Not that he's the owner of this real bad, shady shit. But that he's the owner of the Jackal's Lantern.
I understand.
Okay. Like in my notes from writing, it's like Moxie tells them to get the other two out. Wraith starts heading towards her, and the other two stay. It's opposite of the plan, guys. Opposite.
I mean,
what you're
completely
doing
fair.
is opposite.
To be fair, yeah.
I'm just going to have a conversation. It's fine.
You're entirely correct, but to be fair, we're finally giving Wraith a taste of his own medicine.
That is true.
And to be fair, you always tell Wraith never to do what you're doing.
I'm gonna say no, unfortunately. His rep is
No,
not
it's
high enough for the
That
roll
you
I
know.
rolled.
Okay.
You don't actually understand.
Oh.
He's probably someone high up in the chain, but you don't know that he's the actual owner,
Okay.
as far as I know.
Well,
were you
we
ever
know,
told
but-
that?
Yes.
You were told that?
Yeah, when Moxie did her initial search on the Jackal's Lantern.
Oh, well then.
But I want to know if that's. But if it's no. But is it public knowledge?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Known. Yes.
That's kind of different.
Yes, it is.
Maybe in the local area.
Okay. She won't react him at this moment just yet, though.
Okay.
Thank you. Carry on. Sorry, I'm being led somewhere.
You are being led somewhere through the bar. It isn't an incredibly long walk, but if you remember the private booth that Games was led to earlier, which earlier in this game was, oh my god, a million years ago at this point, I feel like.
But in game was like a month ago.
Yeah, it was only like a month ago in game.
You are led to that booth that's kind of elevated, like I said, above everybody, and there is a guard who he turns to and he says, get us something to drink. What do you drink? He looks at you.
Tequila.
Tequila. Excellent. Get us the finest tequila. All right. The guard, he's normally guarding, but he just is like, okay. Goes to do that. You kind of step up those steps leading into the private booth. He pulls the curtains maybe like mostly closed. I want to say there's like just the stairwell.
4/5 closed.
Yeah, kind of more like 7/8 closed. Just the stairwell is left open, and it's just a curtain. But there's this round booth with cush red leather seats, and in the center of it is another head on the pike. It takes you a moment, but I actually need you to roll your concentration.
I have a name in my head.
So do I.
If you know it, just say it.
No. Doesn't jinx it. Okay. I rolled a 1, but then I rolled a 1.
Mm-hmm.
That's
It's
not
still
as bad
great,
as it could
but
be.
it's not as bad as it could be.
Okay.
So it's a 10.
That's actually, it's not bad. Yeah,
It's just straight, what is my thing?
That's pretty great. It is Kenner's head. Right in the center of the table. It takes you a moment to recognize because it has been beaten, if you recall back to when you watched it. Yeah. It's certainly in that state, preserved somehow, almost to look identical to that
taxidermied?
state. It is something like that. Something happened.
Pristine.
Yeah. It could be just a replica, but knowing these guys, probably not. Anyway, set right in the center of the table.
Okay. She doesn't seem to. Well, you did call it Hades. Well done. I think she's going to say, "Those look so lifelike. How do you do that?" And she's going to sit down and kind of inspect it.
Okay. Cool. He says, that is the work of an incredibly talented biosculptor. Do you like it?
I mean, it looks incredible, realistic,
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
just like the wolves downstairs.
Oh yes, same artist. Do you?
Can she sit close to one edge of the seat, if possible?
One edge of the seat, like towards the exit?
Because the booth's a U, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be the exit that he left open, but as long as the other side's fine.
You can,
as long as
and
it's not in the middle of the U.
Right. No, and he's set like on the opposite side of the stairs, so you guys are both like adjacent to the exit,
Cool. Thank you.
as close as you can possibly be.
Without it seeming, obvious.
With
hopefully.
the gap, yeah.
Yeah.
He says, "You said you were looking for some chrome, didn't you? To get chipped a little."
Yes, I want to have my ears done and a little nose work if possible, but I can't find anyone who does it well. Like, it looks
Oh, ours
Awful.
is excellent.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah.
That comes only from the quality of an ex-Militech surgeon. It's quite good.
And quite expensive, I take it.
A little expensive.
Okay. But your girl said that it's only for in-house. There's like no way you'd make an exception for me to just talk to him and see.
That's what we tell our employees, because we don't really like to be contacted through channels we don't direct. But we have been known on occasion to take an outsider. Especially if the work is really interesting. Do you have something really interesting?
Well, I have it started, but there's I kind of want to see what can be done,
Oh,
and I haven't really talked it out, and because I want some special like additions, not just like body work, but things that can move and are responsive, and I don't know if that's possible.
move and are responsive. Are you talking about some sort of pop-up weaponry or?
No, nothing aggressive. More for pleasure.
Oh, yes, that is possible. It sounds like you haven't really thought out what you want to do, though. Perhaps you should do that. These are things that stick with you for quite some time. Each piece you get takes a little bit of yourself. You do realize it is important to know exactly what you want.
Can I roll a human or can I make a roll?
Uh-huh.
Because this seems more caring than she would have given him credit for. And I don't think that's where it's coming from.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the rule would be why he's bringing this up as opposed to just trapping her.
Okay.
What would I roll?
I want to say deduction.
Sure. $21.
21 is good. Not a lot makes sense about. Certainly, there is some angle. I'll give you that much.
Okay.
You're not really clear on what that angle could be. Perhaps he is looking for someone with a little bit more zeal. Or perhaps a certain personality type to recruit, if that's what he is doing right now. And whatever you said didn't seem to entice him in whatever he's looking for.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I can think about it. I just don't have the full concept. But that's a good point. But when I do I just come back here?
He says, "Oh yeah," and at this point the bodyguard makes his way back with that glass of tequila and 2 empty cups, and he sets it down in front of you. And Dracul, opens it, pours one for himself and one for you, sets it aside. Slides the drink over and says, "Yes, if you do have a full-fledged concept, I will say that a simple Midnight Lady implant, something you can get at a street dock."
No, it would be more full body work.
Full body.
But,
Well, that is
some
interesting.
additions and changes, but I like you said, I don't have a full concept, so I'll bring that.
Sure. Are you just looking for something out of a magazine, do you think?
No.
No.
No, it has to be unique.
Interesting. Well, I look forward to seeing what it is. If you do come back You can ask the bartender for your cool.
Okay.
Excellent. He takes his glass and taps it against yours.
Okay. Yeah, she'll clink glasses.
He drinks.
She mock takes a sip.
Acting.
Shit. No, he poured it from the same bottle, right?
He did.
And he said high shelf tequila. She hasn't had high shelf tequila. I think she'll take an actual small sip.
Okay.
Actually.
Okay. You take your small sip, and it is noticed. He immediately says, "Not to your taste."
It's richer than I'm used to. It's better than I'm used to. She'll down the rest.
Okay. He takes a drink, or if you down it, so does he.
Okay.
I actually need you to roll a resist torture drugs.
Fuck. Oh, that's real not good.
Do not resist this torture drug.
I rolled a 2. So it would be 9.
9.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately after taking that drink, he starts to say a few words to you, and your vision starts to blur, and you get woozy, and the next thing you know, you're laying cheek down on the table, asleep.
Oh.
And I think that is where we will call our game for the night.
Yeah.
Neat.
Yay!
Huzzah for cliffhangers.
Yes, how do you feel?
You guys
like
are
this played
fine.
went?
It's fine. I'll live with anxiety for a week. Nobody has got
As a consolation,
shot.
Jess, the
Nobody's
tequila
gotten
was
killed.
fucking good.
Okay, thank you.
It
That
went
is
down
actually a really good
so
consolation.
smooth.
Nice.
It was worth
Nice.
it, maybe.
Maybe. Depends on where she wakes up.
Well, you're just gonna wake up with some modifications
You couldn't even taste the roofline in it.
and some, brainwashing, but that's beside the point.
Great.
Nobody got shot. She's not in a cage yet. People did see. I mean, to be fair, even if she is unconscious, she's unconscious in a public place.
Right.
So I know it's still up there. It's right next to the door. I'm aware. It's not.
Private
It's not
booth in a public
great,
place.
but I feel it could have gone better. I feel it could have gone a lot worse.
No one's dead yet.
Fair.
Also a place where they have heads on spikes that could be
Your
real,
friend's head.
and
No, they are
no
real.
one
Yeah,
cares.
they're definitely real.
They're definitely real. I don't think anybody.
And
I
we
don't
know
think
them.
the general populace
Well,
knows
she
they're
knows
real.
them.
Yes,
I don't know them.
you wouldn't know that.
Yeah, I have no idea if they're real or not. Checkers just won't take a drink because that's gross.
Valid
I was
point.
like, oh, same bottle, but the glass could have a drug in it. It should probably not.
Or, some sort of tracheal filter or toxin binder, like
Something.
Deeps
Mhm.
has.
Right. Or perhaps he's just gaining immunity to iocane powder.
Yeah, he's just been
Oh,
training
yeah.
himself for the past
Yes.
10 years or whatever.
Yeah, I started drinking when I was 8.
I mean, I tried to get out. I tried. I was like, okay, well, if this isn't good enough, I'll leave. I was on my way out.
It's true, but at that point, the ball had already been set rolling, so to speak.
It's cool. It's fine.
That was a great episode,
Oh,
guys. I really
did I
enjoyed
write-
tonight's episode.
Did I write-
Yeah, thank
I
you guys for
did write it
joining
down.
us. That was a
Cool.
lot
Yeah,
of fun.
that was
awesome.
good.
Yeah.
Thanks to our audience for sticking around to watch us. We really appreciate you as always.
Yeah,
Look forward
sure.
to a lot of cool stuff this month. We have a bunch of stuff coming. Though we will miss, obviously, the week of Christmas, which I think is the 24th, actually.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is the 24th.
So we
Yeah,
will miss
will
that
not
week.
be-
But we
Yeah.
do have, in addition to our normal campaign, we have a few things coming. So look forward to those. Like I said, join our Discord. Just put the link in our chat. Please join our Discord. Stay tuned for those announcements and what is to come. I won't say too much because I don't want to spoil it, because I think it's fucking hilarious. It's great. What we have coming. So look forward to it, and look forward to you all being there. And thanks for being with us tonight. By the way, I guess
Thanks.
before we close, let's give you guys
Yeah.
another 30 IP for tonight.
Thanks.
I gotta start spending IP again now.
Yeah.
I know.
All
I
right.
do not have enough to spend.
All right. Well,
Same.
with that, we will close and say goodnight. Here's the SVD heart.
Thank you guys.
All right.
Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Fire.